Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Eric Carter, and I'm an independent associate with 7K Metals. I don't represent the company, and everything I'm going to tell you today is just my own opinion, to give you an idea of what I believe so that you can make your own judgment. But I joined a company called 7K Metals, and at 7K Metals, we believe in you. Why did we start 7K Metals? Well, we learned that there's two industries that have been taking advantage of you and people like you and millions of others for decades. We believe you can be financially independent by owning precious metals and enjoying real entrepreneurship with a legal and legitimate opportunity if you were just given that ability. With over 100 years of network marketing experience, the founders of 7K Metals are changing the precious metals and referral marketing industry forever. With 7K Metals, they're no longer chained to the ideas and outdated thoughts of the past. You can create income and wealth for your family. You're free to build your future with our revolutionary business model and supported by an extremely powerful company. Inflation versus wages. Can your income keep up with inflation? Has it been able to keep up with inflation? Do you know many years ago, it only took one parent in a household to earn an income to provide for the other spouse and to provide for a family of four? And then it became common to have both the mother and the father working inside the house to provide for that same family. Today, both working family members can barely pay the bills. They can barely keep up. And I'll explain to you why that is. Your purchasing power is being diminished every day. Just think back just a few short years ago to how many groceries you could buy for $100. And today, what your groceries look like if you were to walk in with a $100 bill into Walmart or Kroger's or someplace of that nature. Every day, what you can buy with $100 gets smaller and smaller, doesn't it? We believe in precious metals. Precious metals is the original money. It's 7,000 to 10,000 years old. Beautiful gold, beautiful silver, and it's a product of value. For example, in the late 1800s, one $20 gold piece, roughly 1 ounce of gold, can buy you a nice men's suit or a nice firearm. In today's market, that same $20 gold piece or that 1 ounce of gold will still buy you a very nice custom-made men's suit and can still buy you a very nice high-end firearm. But how much would a $20 bill buy you? Let's talk about the power of silver, the other precious metal. In 1965, one silver dollar equaled, curiously enough, $1. And if you wanted to buy a brand new car, you would just take $25 or 2,500 ounces of silver to your local dealership and walk off the lot with a brand new car. Today's market, 2,500 ounces of silver will buy you 2 brand new Mustangs. That's what I mean by purchasing power. Whereas $2,500 today will buy you a set of tires for that same Mustang and maybe a year's supply of oil changes. So knowing that, why don't we buy precious metals? Why aren't you currently buying precious metals? Why haven't you bought precious metals in the past? Are you confused about the price? Are you not trusting of other vendors? Or is it that you don't have the extra money? For the majority of the people I talk to, it's either one of those things or all of those things. They don't know how the industry works. But basically all the coins are printed at the U.S. Mint. And then they're sold to about 10 dealers throughout the country. And those dealers then turn around and sell it to wholesalers who sell it to brokers, who sell it to retailers, and then finally you get it. And everywhere along that chain, they have to mark it up just a little bit, and ultimately you end up paying just a little bit extra for it. When we did 7K Metals, we cut out all the middlemen. We changed those rules forever. Now with that same membership or value, with no minimums, you can buy as much or as little as you like. We have the highest buyback in the industry. It comes from the mint to us, the dealer, 7K Metals, straight to you, the customer, with absolutely no price markup. Now, if you're going to buy precious metals, would you rather pay retail or wholesale? If you're like me, you'd much rather pay wholesale pricing. So what is the cost of a membership? For $250 a year, you get a 7K membership. It allows you to buy precious metals at actual wholesale cost. It also allows you to buy specialty coins from all around the world, from different mints produced, from Australia to Zimbabwe. It creates a tracking center. So if you choose to build a team, which is optional, you can have the ability to track your tracking center through that same $250 membership that you paid for. And you can build a real residual income. Now, under the old model of network marketing, where we also saw a problem, not just the gold and silver industry, but also in the network marketing space. Typically, all the money is bottlenecked with the company, and the associates get very little. At 7K Metals, we wholesale everything, and we opened up the floodgates for money to come to you and your family should you choose to participate in the compensation plan. We have a couple of objectives here at 7K Metals. One, we want to help teach financial literacy and help secure your independence by owning precious metals. Our second objective is to create leaders and identify entrepreneurs that thrive in an ever-changing global market. How it works. Customer purchase a membership, and from that membership, they buy precious metals, and they get to accrue points as they do that. So, you have two choices. You come in as a customer, like a Costco customer. You pay a membership once a year. In our case, it's $250. That actually frees up points, and those points help to pay you. For every membership you sell, you earn 100 points. For every specialty coin that your members purchase from themselves, you earn an extra 20 points in that side. And you can continue to build that, or they can build that, but it's an option, nothing that you're forced to do. Then on the other side, as an associate, you can come in and say, Eric, I don't want to buy any precious metals. I just want to build a team. And you're able to do that too. And you have the ability, based on your own efforts, to determine how much you're going to cycle. Are you going to cycle once a week as a bronze? Are you going to cycle twice a week as a copper? Or 4 times a week, or 7 times a week, or 14 times a week? That's completely up to you, your efforts, and the efforts of your team. But every time you earn 500 points on your left and 500 points on your right, you've earned successfully a $500 check. If you cycle twice as a copper, you've made $1,000 that week with 1,000 points on your left and 1,000 points on your right. How about a bronze? $2,000 a week. Or silver, $3,500 a week. Or gold, $7,000 a week. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, but if you had a check for $7,000 a week, would you cash it? I know I would. And at 7K Metals, we're simply trying to provide you an opportunity, not a guarantee, where that $7,000 a week is possible. And as you can see, there are different levels to the compensation plan. Associates, you just need 1 on your left and 1 on your right. As a copper, you need 2 on the left and 2 on the right. A bronze, a silver, or a gold. And then you have to have the certain number of volume created for the rest of your team. And the speed at which you get paid is completely up to you. This is how you accumulate your points. You need 500 points on your smallest leg on your left and your right side. And you get 20 points for just the coins. And if you had one associate buying 4 coins, you'd make 80 points. You also make 100 points for every time you sell a membership. So how you get those points is completely up to you. Here's what I think is really interesting about 7K Metals. It's one of the things I like the most. If I give you $10,000 in multivitamins, let's say today that I'm a little strapped for cash, and I need to go to you, my best friend, to borrow $10,000. If I gave you some vitamins and weight loss shakes for $1,000 cash, and I told you that in 90 days, if I don't bring you back your $5,000 in cash, you get to keep all the protein shakes, powders, lotions, and pills as you want. Is that a good deal? Would you do that? How about we look at what 7K does? If I was still strapped for cash, and I gave you $10,000 in gold and silver, and said, just give me $5,000 back in cash, and if I don't come back in 90 days, you get to keep the $10,000 in gold and silver. Would you do that? Absolutely you would. Because gold and silver doesn't have an expiration date. Gold and silver never go out of style. You will not be upset, and your wife will not be upset if you ended up with a pile of gold and silver in the trunk of your car, your garage, the basement, the attic, the spare bedroom. But if you're piling up a bunch of pills and lotions and potions that you're not using, or coffees and teas that you're not drinking, it'd be a shame that you spent that $10,000 in the first place, wouldn't it? With us, you get a real tangible asset that's worth instant value. The Coin of the Month Club, by getting one precious metal coin of the month in the graded numismatic category, in mint state 70, perfect condition. And you can get a different coin of the month from all around the world. We have a Silver Eagle package, which will only be a Silver Eagle. You can get the variety package, which will come from different mints from all across the world. Or you can get the gold package like I have, which might be a 10-ounce gold piece, or it might be a very, very high quality, very, very high rarity, graded numismatic modern era coin. That choice is completely up to you and your comfort level. But historically, they have the potential of becoming worth much, much more than what they were purchased for. In 2012, one MS-70 Silver Eagle, you probably bought it for $150. It's still worth about $150. In 1996, had you bought one MS-70 Silver Eagle, it'd be worth today on the market of about $6,000. And if you bought one in 1999, ladies and gentlemen, it'd be worth about $19,000. And had you bought one every month since 1986, today you'd have over $1 million worth of value for you and your family. That's why I believe in collecting and stacking in precious metals. That's why I like gold and silver. That's why I like 7K metals. Now let's compare 7K metals to other things you might have seen. Ask yourself, would you buy the product without the enticement of making money? Would you buy that same protein shake or that special tea that makes you guaranteed to lose weight without the enticement of making money? Would you still buy gold and silver if they didn't pay you a nickel to do so? Does the company make you buy large amounts of products to earn a larger commission? Some companies do. 7K metals, you do not. But if they made you buy more and more gold and silver, that would still be a pretty good deal. Ask yourself on these other companies, is 67% of your commissions coming from real customers? Or are they coming from members who are simply trying to qualify so they can earn a check? Is it a legal, legitimate entrepreneurship opportunity where you're building a real long-term future through tangible assets for you and your family? And if you're going to share with people that you know and trust, and who know, like, and trust you, and know you're not sharing a pyramid, but something that you're sharing that's something real, isn't that worth considerable value to you? 7K Metals has changed the precious metal industry and the MLM industry, and we're on a mission to tell the world. Give it the person that invited you to watch this video today and tell them how excited you are to get started. Ask them for more information. Ask them if they can put you in touch with me. Let me answer all of your questions for you. I'll be happy to get you going. At 7K Metals, we fully believe in you. This is not my opportunity, it's yours.